Hi, this is Steve with steveosha.com, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I've been doing a blog series regarding money, and today I want to talk about a concept called outliving your money. And this is a concept that probably more applies towards baby boomers and people kind of approaching getting, maybe a few years left of working and approaching retirement. And the thing is a lot of people are living longer. They're living until their 80s and 90s, and they're starting to see this concept that where maybe they didn't plan properly during their working years, and they really don't have much in savings, and they're starting to realize that living off of Social Security after they retire is just not enough. I mean, to sustain a just sometimes even a basic lifestyle. So you got to kind of, in my viewpoint, you got to kind of look at your life today and really start thinking about the concept of you outliving your money, and that's just kind of a scary feeling. I mean, I'm a little older than a few, probably people I'm talking to today, but you have to, we all have to think about this as we grow older. The government, we can't live off the government. We can't expect that the government is going to support us when we get older. Years ago when people, worked for a company for so many years, they were entitled to a pension. And that is just doesn't exist anymore. A lot of companies gotten rid of their pensions. A lot of people, as they approach retirement, companies even fire them. I mean, it's kind of sad, but that's just the reality of the world today. So you want to be able to create a system where you are putting money away for your retirement to so that you can, live comfortably for your 20 to 30 years that you're going to live after you retire, and enjoy things in life. Maybe travel a little bit, maybe, spend time with the grandkids. So you want to be able to do things for them. And, you want to be able to have the money so that you can afford to be able to do those kinds of things. So you want to plan properly. You want to save today. You want to cut back on maybe maybe living that lavish lifestyle, unless you already have the money socked away for your retirement. That's great, but 95% of the working society out there really doesn't have it, and they don't really kind of think about this, especially the younger folks out there. You're not thinking that way because you're young and you don't know. You think, we all think what do our parents know? You don't know anything, mom and dad, but I'll tell you what. My mom and dad knew a lot. My dad's no longer here. He died at a young age. But my mom is still around, and actually, I have the ability to be able to spend time with her on a daily basis for the most part. So I see what she goes through. She's living on that Social Security today, and it's honestly, it's not enough. She couldn't support herself to live off that. I mean, it's just it's hard. So you want to kind of think about, what can I do today to put money away so that I have enough to so I don't outlive my money when I get older. And I've talked about it yesterday in my blog. I talked about savings. I talked about putting money away in your savings account on a monthly, quarterly basis. I talked about putting money into a 401k. If you currently work for a company, you want to be able to put a percentage of your income away into a 401k so that when you do hit retirement age, which is generally 59 and a half and older, you can start thinking about withdrawing that money when you do retire, so that it you put it away, it grows, and then grows, and you have a little bit of a nest egg, so called, so that you can start drawing it and live off of it when you were to retire. You want to put away, have your company actually put money aside into a savings account so that you never see it, so you don't have access to it, you don't touch it or anything like that. You may even want to think about selling some of your excess things that you don't use on your excess clothing or whatever that you normally would maybe give to Goodwill, and that's a great cause. I really highly believe in it, but today you can actually sell your stuff online. You can sell your your extra stuff or the things that you really spent money on that you really don't use anymore, you could sell it on Facebook. You could sell them on eBay. So, and actually make a little business on it. Maybe even make profit. That would be great. And use that money to help towards your retirement. So, folks, you want to do your best and not create an environment where you're struggling when you're older and you're not making the income that you're making today, so that you don't outlive you don't outlive the money that you have. So that would be kind of scary, I think, at the age of 70, 75, thinking about, wow, I don't have any more money now. What do I do? So, plan appropriately, plan accordingly, and there's hope out there. If you do it right, I mean, I'm working with people, I'm learning myself, and I do have a business that I do that, I'm using that money to help support towards my retirement. And, it's not for everybody. If working is great, I love it too. And I work a regular job as well. So I'm planning accordingly, and I think you need to plan accordingly too. I will talk about this more, and I'll write about it in my blog today. I hope this was valuable for you. And if you want to check out any other tips that I've talked about, money and other things that I talk about, fitness as well, and you can check that out on my blog at www.steveosher.com/blog. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.